During the spring, most people from the north escape to Florida. But during the summer, a good bit of Floridians escape to the north.
Is that because it gets so hot?
Absolutely.
Okay, here to guide us on a summer road trip north is travel vlogger Brian Cox. Okay, so all these suggestions that you're giving today are within, at max, like a 9-hour driving distance. Is that right?
So I'm pushing a road trip.
Yeah.
And they're pretty close, so I want to put 3 destinations on your radar.
All right.
The closest one is going to be Savannah, Georgia, and that's about a 5 or 6 hour drive, and the furthest is Myrtle Beach, which will be about a 9-hour. Between the two of them is Charleston, which is about 8 hours.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about Savannah. Last time you were in, you were hiking and biking heavy, all right? So
let's called him out on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm a lazy vacationer. I want to relax. I want to soak up some history, see some beaches. What makes these destinations so special?
Yeah, well, these 3 are going to be perfect for you because, basically both Savannah and Charleston have a really charming, well-preserved historical center that you can totally explore by foot. So that doesn't get much more relaxed than that. Lots of parks, old buildings. In Savannah, you got to do the riverboat cruise, and then also in Charleston, I would really suggest you go out and visit one of the plantations.
Yes, absolutely. Well, last time I was in South Carolina, that was one of our main destinations, and to actually soak in that history, it is unbelievable for all people. You know, for all people to just see where that came from.
It's beautiful there. So I heard. I've never been either. But you talked about kind of what both of those places have together. What do you think makes them different, and why do you like one over the other?
You know, it's funny when you really look at them, they have a lot of similarities. They're very close regional. The one really great thing about Charleston is during the Civil War, they threw up the white flag pretty early, and it is the original buildings are still there, several hundred years old. But yeah, there's a very similar element of a southern historical town.
Yeah.
So I think if you wanted to pick one versus the other, what's really great about this is you could go to one of these, and 2 or 3 days, a weekend would be a perfect amount of time for one of these destinations. If you had a full week, you could visit all 3. Do Myrtle Beach as well for just a little bit of sun and fun.
I like it. You're speaking of sun and fun. Where can we go for some sunrise vacation exploring?
Well, this
Take
is
in
funny.
some
You gotta
good
get up
sun.
early. You can go back to sleep after you
back.
catch the sunrise.
I do really want you to set your alarm. I know this isn't the typical thing to do on a vacation, but wake up early one morning and see sunrise. It's supposed to be absolutely spectacular at Myrtle Beach. Well, all around the Atlantic coast, they've got the sunrise versus the sunset that we have here in Tampa. But yeah, I know it's gonna make a lot of people cringe, but get up, you're gonna thank me. You're gonna be like, there's not a better way to start the day.
Yeah.
I'm new to being close to a beach, a lot of great beaches here in the Tampa Bay area. What is the difference? What can we see at at Myrtle Beach that we can't see here locally?
Well, you know, the beaches, there is some similarity, but the really great thing is National Geographic has said that Myrtle Beach has the #3 boardwalk. It also has some world-class golf, also Florida has. And a fun fact is that they have the most mini golf per square mile in the entire world. So if you like to putt-putt, this is your place.
I like to putt-putt. Oh, I like that. Okay, what else? Do you have any tips for keeping the kids sane the car ride, Michael? I'm sure you need help with that one.
Snacks.
Snacks. Oh yeah, speaking of snacks, what
And
about
games.
the food in all of these places?
Well, you know, I don't have any high recommendations. The South in general has some phenomenal barbecue.
That's right.
But yeah, go out there and explore for yourself. If I tell you everything, then you don't need to go.
There you go.
I love it. But if you have any questions, if anybody has any questions about planning a road trip, you can help them out with
Oh yeah, please. If you have any questions about travel, no matter what, hit me up on social media. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all as The Travel Vlogger.
Vacations for a living.
Vacations for a living sounds great.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. Just like Brian just said, to follow all of his adventures on social media. His handle is at TheTravelVlogger. He'll be glad to help you with any of your travel questions. So hit him up.
Hit him up.
Get ready to get live.